Hello everybody! Today we are back for more Doki Doki. So, last time we were starting to get close to Natsuki. So I guess we'll see where the story takes us now. Maybe we'll go on a date or something. Who knows? Oh yeah, we left off, so it should be a new day, right? Let's do this. Oh yeah, we gotta write our poem! Alright, so I wonder if we should try and get closer to her, or if we should try and see one of the other girls. Let's see what hell. Oh, massacre! We're off to a good start. She liked that. Okay. Massacre, alright. Cute. Desire, infinite. Disoriented sounds fun. Incapable. Sounds like me. Eternity, sunset, fear. I'm pretty incapable. Looks like we're catering towards Yuri. I can't pronounce this word. Determination, depression, excitement. Bubbles! Pleasure. Oh, we know we like the pleasure. Don't mind me. Ooh, lust. I feel like I was not expecting you, Yuri. So, are these like all the same words? Bouncy. Intellectual is not me. But we will go with cheek. Oh, we did cheeks last time, didn't we? Okay, Starscape? Oh, that sounds fun. Wow, we were really catering to her. Okay. I have a shit ton of anxiety. Yep, there we go. Unrestrained. Heaven sent vanilla romance. Infallible. This bitch needs some milk. Apparently her. Okay. Disarray. Pain, explode! Let's go with pain. Why did our cheerful girl like the pain? She's into some kinky shit, I guarantee it. There we go. Maybe I should move myself up here so that you guys can see what the fuck is going on. Okay. Alright. Parfait! We did parfait last time. Let's do captive. I keep captives. No, I don't. Okay, horror. Sensation. Peaceful. Shame. I'm unstable. So, apparently you are too. Amazing games. Twirl. Ew. Lipstick. Puppy! Oh, we love love. Oh, you like love too. How nice. Dude, okay, I fucking love the smell of marshmallows. I honestly don't really like the taste of marshmallows, but my god, when you open up like a bag of fresh marshmallows, it's like heaven. Hopeless. Electricity. Essence. Oh, grief. Despise. Oh, you're hopeless, huh? Okay. Broken, unending, meager, atone, tears. Boop. Melody, feather, contamination. Oh, I think we, really catered towards Yuri, huh? Alright, well, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Dizzy-chan!
Yo, Sayori! What the fuck is, happening? Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club after all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. You know, I'm kind of a dick if you think about it. What's that? You're happy over little small things? Must be fucking nice. Yeah, no, I'm a dick. I'm sorry.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
But I want to say yes! No, fuck you. Go get your snack by yourself. Secretly, I wanted a snack.
What? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Apparently, my only reasons is to smash, so... What? Wait, what? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
What? What? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I'm mugging you, apparently. I just wanted to look at it, yeah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Oh, she's broke as fuck. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yep, I knew it. You were gonna use me to pay for your fucking snacks. Which honestly I would have been okay with because I would have shared the snacks. Yep, I can see right through your stupid head. It's empty.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. Jesus Christ, am I Sherlock Holmes? You're always hungry. That's rude. And so that leaves only the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Dude, why am I a dick? Ehehehehe. Yuri suddenly giggles. Hey Yuri. I didn't notice that she was just leaning over my shoulder. Her face is in her book, as always. She's practically smelling my hair. It's kind of weird. Anyways. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just, something in book.
Yuri! Tell Desi-chan to let me borrow some money.
What? That's get me involved. Sayori, I don't want involved with this. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Definitely not, Wow, that hit me in the gut. What the fuck is affording things responsibly? And frankly, after pulling mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh, thanks, Yuri. Did I just, I didn't mean to intrude. I got too absorbed in book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
That kind of, I won't accept that as an insult, but I think it kind of was. There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
The what? The That says revolution, right? Revolution. Is that correct? Revolution. Like the fucking Revolutionary War? Like that? Sorry. Oh, okay, someone's right. You dumb fuck, it's retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there is a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? The fuck you mean by that, Yuri? Yeah, don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Might be empty head, but she's a manipulative fuck. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Who the fuck just smacked her? Did I smack her? Oh, I thought I just like smacked the shit out of her. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie?
Who the fuck just smacked her with a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Fuck, I can't even say that word. You know what? Retribution. Okay. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. She's just shut the fuck up and eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good and tasty.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
What about my tongue? You're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Whoa! Yours looks really good too, Natsuki! Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate! Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you just seriously do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyways?
That's a good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. I don't really keep up with y'all. I just come in and look at pretty faces, apparently. That is a bit, unusual.
Oh, I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. What? You don't think that she has a...
You would not be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
What? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you guys talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Bitch, I didn't fucking tell him that! Yeah, don't mind her. Remember, she's got empty head, no brain cells. Well, yeah, why the fuck are you late, anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played the music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
Yeah, sure, whatever, that sounds sick. Yeah. I would also look forward to it. Oh. Is that so? Hmm? In that case, I won't let you down, Desi-chan. Monica smiles sweetly. Thanks for that. I didn't mean to pressure you on or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. That would be great. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Nope, not really. We, cookies. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Escapade? Escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori has somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh crap. I made eye contact. I think she noticed me looking at her. It wasn't like I was just leaning over her staring at her like this. Like, what the fuck are you reading? Wow, that book title looks real familiar. Oh shit, you gave me that one? And I just look up and she's just staring at me. I'm like, oh fuck. Hi. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Oh, sorry. Eye contact and shit. My bad. I was just spacing out, which, to be fair, I do that a lot. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in first place. But I am just rereading a bit of this, so... Oh yeah, that's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Uh-huh. Sure you did. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon, though. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It is a very engaging, relatable story. Uh-huh, is that so? What's it about, anyways? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets very strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Oh, Jesus, that's fucking... holy shit. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of the sudden. Are you not a fan of those stories, Daisy-chan? No, it's not that. I just... holy shit. I knew you were emo. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought that related to protagonists, they made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize to me. I wasn't even paying attention, so honestly, it's fine. Haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Shit, you mean I could have told you to shut the fuck up 10 minutes ago? I'm kidding, I don't think you need to worry. That just means that you're super passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading. I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. Ahahaha! What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? I'm already sitting down, so you can't really say no. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I am not very used to. That is reading in company with someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start reading the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe be a little distracting, but it feels somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she is not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. Let me just slide right here, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay. Now we're nice and close, Yuri. You like being so close? I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. We're so close. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the pages. Here. Oh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and the forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? What? Sorry, I was zoning out. To turn page. Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah. You can turn the page. Sorry, I got a bit distracted by the amount of sweat just pouring off your face. I glance over to Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Why the fuck are you giving me the side eye? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks for calling me slow. I appreciate that. We continue to read. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the pages, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it underneath her own thumb. Jesus Christ, man. Maybe this guy does need a fucking girlfriend. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Yeah, you think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid that she's gonna do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Daisy-chan, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not, it's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, thanks for that. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Bro, Monika's being like a cockblock. How am I supposed to seduce these ladies? I still think Natsuki's my favorite. I'm gonna go back to her.
Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I just wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
What? That's fucking insulting. She wrote hers in the morning.
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
You just call me a dead weight? I just got done saying you were like my favorite. Fuck you. Whatever, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take care of each other. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Oh, this is a lot more, Jesus, this is way longer than her initial poem. Okay. It's titled Amy Likes Spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay. What is this music? Okay. You know what I heard about Amy? Oops, sorry. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Natsuki, what the fuck? I mean, based. I don't like spiders either, but...
Not bad, right?
Yeah, honestly, that's what I said. Well, I guess that is what I said, because that is what I'm saying right now. It is quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
Aw, is it about Natsuki liking manga? Aw, that's kind of sad.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, yeah, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Huh. I guess Yuri, we were kind of talking to her today, so. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it or not?
Daisy-chan.
How did you pick up on this so quickly?
Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a great job at explaining. It's not that I just picked words that catered towards your likes on accident. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. You used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time, Jesus. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just, being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for herself. And besides, people would just laugh. Do you really think that, Yuri? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyways, do you want to share the poem that you wrote today to me? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh, fuck. I forgot she wrote some The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon enticements its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend, I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Uh-huh. I don't like how obsessed she is with the knife. I was a little more daring with Hitsune yesterdays. Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I can take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of thing that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing poems about them. Huh. That's funny. What? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yep. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that is my fault for judging, yes? Please don't tell her I said that. Yeah, don't worry, I have no reason to, and I'm gonna forget about it in about 2 seconds, so don't worry. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay. Let's do Sayori. I really don't like Monica for some reason. Maybe it's just because of the awful voice I gave her. Oh, why is she quiet?
Ooh! I like this one, Desi-chan. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm so glad. Does that mean that it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful. But thanks.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. And if you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad?
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that is unexpectedly poetic.
What? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Desi-chan. I should go write it down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. Okay. I pop off my scalp. What? I don't... 5 fucking words in... Okay. Jesus Christ. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles is all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. I'm not dirty-minded, you are. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Bro, is she okay? Sounds like she's like bottling up emotions or something. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, no, not exactly. Maybe because I'm just so used to you being cheerful, it's like scary to see you depressed. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thank you. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
Ah, you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing is the best.
Well,
I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Sayori, what the fuck? Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself. What is... Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. That sounds like me. This is my spirit animal. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eye, it makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, on the cock block.
Hi again, Desi-chan. How's the writing going?
Yeah, alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad.
Are you gonna punish me, mommy, if it's bad? I'll make it bad. Sorry.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Don't fucking count on that. I can't write for shit.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for the today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Desi-chan. I was going,
Oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Yeah. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low, just the way I like it. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has had at this point. I never really asked, though. Yeah, I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way that this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, okay, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? An endless cacophony. Sure. Of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Motherfucker, what? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Why the fuck does it say load me down here? The fuck you want me to load into you, bitch? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I didn't say that, but I kind of implied it. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game? Monica, what? Okay. Okay. Is this what? A fourth wall? What? What the Okay. You never know, and you might change your mind. It's okay. Hold on. Wait. Is Monica breaking the fucking fourth wall here? Or when something unexpected may happen. By the way, that is not a fucking writing tip. Okay, see, motherfucker, yes. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That is a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, well, that's great and all, but that doesn't really tell us what we're actually going to be doing for that event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each one of us are going to choose a poem and recite it during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better that we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun!
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members, and that we should fucking help them with it, because if not, they're gonna bitch and moan and whine. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This glove is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Siri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called The After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with the perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sarah hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sarah, you want to read your fucking poem?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easy?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's serene and a bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Desi-chan liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that sort of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Desi-chan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Desi-chan lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki?
Nah, it's fine. I'm used to it. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I'm finished, I receive applause anyways. Yeah, sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your own writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudges, gets out of her seat, and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyways, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people?
Well, I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, in that case, you won't have to worry about much for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Oh, jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Well, fuck you. Maybe I don't want to impress Monica. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two always going to home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Get off my dick. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well... How am I supposed to respond to that? Sure, I guess. It's my friend.
It's okay, Dizzy-chan. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Theory once more. And there I will end it for this episode. Alright, well, it seems that we have a festival to plan for now. So, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.